Hello, this is Lisa Christiansen. Welcome to day 5 of NLP. I am so excited to bring you this today. I'm so excited because we are learning and sharing and growing together, and I've had time last night to think about what we were going to talk about today, and one of those things is I would like to ask you a question. Life is a storm, my friends. Have you noticed that? Every day we are searching and learning new ways to navigate through this storm that we call the events of our life. And we're searching for new ways to navigate through this to arrive at our outcome in a far more efficient manner and a much more timely manner than the majority of the population. And I applaud you because you are here showing up for your dreams. You showed up for life. And now you have made a decision to show up for your dreams. And the fact that you're on day 5 says to me that you're committed. And for that, I applaud you. And I am so excited about that. And I want to ask you a couple of questions. Number one, are you asking yourself quality questions? Because if you want a better answer, you have to ask a better question. And that's really what it's all about. And one of those questions is, have you noticed that the demands of the environment, are you reacting or are you responding to those demands of the environment? You've got a cell phone ringing, you've got kids crying, you've got a husband, you've got a wife, you've got friends, you've got your job, you've got everything playing this tug of war with you, and you're spreading yourself so thin that you're not making any time for you and you're not making a plan for your outcome. Because once you've identified that, at that very moment, you need to recognize that until you make yourself a priority, no one else will. And one question that is so paramount to all of this, it's going to bring it all together, is just one question. Do you remember the moments that changed your life forever? Guess what? Get ready, because another one is coming, and I am so excited for you. And I'm so excited that you have chosen me to walk beside you on this journey to your success, and I applaud you and I thank you for that. And I also want to ask you, do you know what there's only 2 things that measure your self-esteem, and those 2 things are the events of life controlling you, or are you in control in the events of life and the circumstances around you? Because you need to take control, and you need to do it now. And by doing so, what that means to you is we need to take the time to identify what your belief system is, what your core belief system is. Because once you know what your core belief system is, that's your blueprint. And when you know what your belief system is, then you can make and you can refine some changes so that you can actually change your blueprint to arrive at your outcome. And you can do it right now. You can do it in an instant. It's just as simple as making a decision. A decision is to cut off, to sever, leaving no other options or alternatives but success. And that's what we want. That's what we're here for. That's why you're here today. And you need to, you really need, once you master your emotions, that's when you're in control of your future. Once you master your emotions, you are in control of your future. And I'm here to tell you, my friends, that if you're in great pain right now, if you're in great pain, you will not move towards pleasure until the pleasure outweighs the pain. To get to where you want to be, you have to recognize this one simple fact. And that is, you need to recognize that you will not make a change until the pleasure outweighs the pain. Pain is such a comfortable state, and it's where most people live, and you're comfortable with it because life has served you a pretty healthy heaping of it, and it's a comfortable place for you, and it's kind of scary to make a change. And so until that pleasure outweighs that pain, you're going to remain there. So we need to remember that and identify it so that we can move forward in that. And I want you to give me 10 emotions that you consistently feel on a daily basis. And those emotions, to give you some examples, it could be pain, it could be anger, it could be anxiety, it could be a multitude of different things. And so you need to identify and write down 10 emotions that are very painful to you, and then identify what causes that pain. So what is it that brings you that pain? What is it that brings you to that state of anxiety? What is it that brings you to that state of anger? And you need to identify those, because once you identify those, that's when you can ask yourself a better question, and you can identify how we can create that into something that is serving you instead of something that is stopping you. So once we identify what that is, we'll discover very quickly what's stopping you from your outcome. So let's identify once again what those 10 negative emotions are that you are consistently feeling on a daily basis, and what is causing those feelings. And let's find a way to create an environment so that they are now serving you. And then your action item number 2 is going to be to write down 10 emotions that are very empowering, very exciting. The emotions that make you feel like you just are so excited, you're so happy, you're in joy, you're in complete fulfillment, you're just so thrilled that you just have to get on the phone and call someone and share it with someone and let someone know. And then identify what is it that gives you that emotion. Maybe it's something that someone said to you. Maybe it's something that someone gave to you or did for you. Maybe it was a service. Maybe it was something that you gave to yourself, or did for yourself. Maybe it was something that you self-empowered yourself with. And you need to identify, again, once again, 10 positive emotions that you feel on a consistent basis, and what it is that brings you to that state, so that we can start moving towards more of that. And don't you really want to move more towards that positive state? Action item number 3 is to recognize that there is a strategy to all of this, and we are going to take all of these combined and create an environment that's serving you. Once you've written all of these down, that's when you're going to bring them all together, and you're going to merge them, and you're going to find a way so that they are now items that are serving you. And recognize that this is about strategy, it's about taking action, and it's about making a change. And once again, it's about strategy, taking action, making a change. And strategy, my friends, is faith. The foundation of strategy is faith. Faith is knowing, is having certainty of something that we hope for. And hope is believing in something that we do not see. Once again, faith is being certain of something that we've hoped for. And hope is believing in something we do not see. So let's identify our belief structure, and that's what we're doing by writing these 10 things down. Let's create a new blueprint. That's what we're doing by making these things into something that are now serving you. And let's make a change, and let's do that today. This is Lisa Christiansen on the top of Mount Scott. You've made it through day 5. I'm so excited. Thank you so much. Have an awesome day.